Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to sync Calendly and Google Calendar. So imagine this, you have scheduled an event in Calendly, let's say chemistry class, and every time an invitee is created for this chemistry class you want to schedule an event in Google Calendar also. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you copy all the details of the invitee from Calendly, sort them out individually and manually create an event in Google Calendar. Now the problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new invitee is created in Calendly, it will automatically add an event in Google Calendar. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Calendly and Google Calendar. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so we will begin with a small example. So this is my Calendly account and let's say I have scheduled an event called as chemistry lecture. So imagine a guy called as Aaron Manuel is going to fix an event with me. So this is actually a phone call event. So he is going to schedule the event on 9 a.m. That is on April 21. Okay, so let me just click on confirm. Okay, so as I mentioned, a guy called as Aaron Manuel is scheduling this event. Okay, so this is the email of Aaron Manuel and this is the phone number. So let me just click on schedule an event. Okay, so a guy called as Aaron Manuel has scheduled an event with me. My name is actually Darius. Okay, so a guy called as Aaron Manuel has scheduled the event. So this event is from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, April 2021. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to look into my Google Calendar. Okay, so let me just go to Google Calendar and let me just click on April 21. Yes, we do have the event, that is chemistry lecture 9 a.m. So let's explore. So as you can see, it is showing the chemistry lecture Wednesday, April 21, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. once, and there are two guests waiting, Elon Musk and Steve Jobs. So what are these? So we will deal with them later. Now coming to the name, so the name is Aaron Manuel. This is the email address aaronmanuel1991@gmail.com. So basically this is what we want to do. Anytime a new event is scheduled in Calendly, it will be reflected as an event in Google Calendar. Now to begin the actual integration process, we are just going to open a new tab and in the browser we are just going to type pabbly.com. Pabbly.com it is. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so as you can see here, we have already made a workflow, that is Calendly integration. Now, to avoid the repetition of the data, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to toggle this to the left so that I can switch it off. I have switched off this workflow and I'm just going to click on create a workflow. Okay, so this thing should not really concern you because you haven't really created a workflow. We are going to create a new workflow from scratch. So let me just click on create workflow. Okay, so we have to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Calendly to Google Calendar. Calendly to Google Calendar. Okay, so let me just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Calendly? Calendly it is. Okay. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as invitee created? Invitee created is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new invitee is created, then what action should be taken by the system? Now at present we only have two trigger events, that is invitee created and invitee cancelled. Now in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event for you. But at present I just want to send the data when a new invitee is created in Calendly. So what are we going to do here is we are just trying to integrate Calendly to Pabbly Connect. So let me just click on connect with Calendly. Okay, so in the new credentials we have to fill in the API key. So to get the API key, let's have a visit to Calendly. Okay, this is the home page. So here you will find the option called as integration. I'm just going to open this in a new tab. Okay, so this is your API key. I'm just going to click on copy key and I'm just going to paste it here. Easy. Okay, so let me just click on save. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the webhook URL. Now in the usual cases, what we usually do here is we basically copy this webhook URL and paste it in the triggering app. Our triggering app is Calendly, but here we are not going to do that. All we are going to do here is we are just going to click on save and send test request. So when I click on save and send test request, it will integrate Calendly to Pabbly Connect. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is giving me some sort of ID. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on capture webhook response. So this will ensure that anytime a new event is scheduled in Calendly, the data will be captured by Pabbly Connect. Let me do that. Okay. So it is showing it is waiting for the data. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to Calendly homepage. Okay, and I'm going to schedule the event. So the chemistry lecture, let's go to the booking page. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to select a slot, let's say on 15th. Okay, it's from 9 a.m. Let me just click on confirm. So these are the details of the person. So this time we are going with this guy called as Lucent William. So this is the phone number, this is the email address, and okay, so if you want to add in description, we can add something like hello, bring your notes, class notes, something like that. And let me just click on schedule event. Okay, so as you can see, the chemistry lecture has been confirmed. Okay, so the event is scheduled from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check in Pabbly Connect whether we have received the data of this person called as Lucent William and the event that has been scheduled. Okay, so as you can see, the event has been scheduled, the invitee has been created. So the event is a chemistry lecture, of course, and this is basically me. Okay, and where are the details of the person? Yeah, so we have the invitee name, that is Lucent William, and this is the invitee email, fordmotors123@gmail.com. Okay, so then we have the description, hello, bring your class note, and then we have the start date as well as the end date. Where is the start date as well as the end date? Okay, yeah, so this is our start time. Okay, so we have the start time as well as we have the end time. So basically now we are going to create an event in Google Calendar from this all data. So to do that, let me just click on this plus button. Okay, so when we click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Google Calendar? Google Calendar it is. Okay, so now in the action event, how about we make it as create an event? Okay, so create an event is an action event. There are many more action events like add guest to an event, update an event, create a calendar, get event, and so on. All of them are a bunch of action events. Now, just like the triggers, if you have trouble finding the action event according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event, action event for you. Okay, so at present, I just want to create an event in Google Calendar. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on Google Calendar. In the new credentials, let me just click on connect with Google Calendar. Okay, so these are the series of Gmail accounts I have, and this particular Google Calendar is located here. So I'm selecting this account. Okay, so now it is asking me to allow access. Now before you click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so on the basis of that trust, let me just press allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. So as you can see, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to create an event from the data that we have received from Calendly via Pabbly Connect. Now, as you can see in the calendar, it is showing it as dates. And when we click here, we will find all the calendar that is present in my Google Calendar. So these are all the calendars that is present here. It is being simply reflected here. This is because Calendly is integrated with Google Calendar. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to Google Calendar, and let me just create one more calendar. So let me just click on this plus button and let me just create a new calendar. Okay, so the name of the calendar is Calendly Events. Okay, Calendly Events. So let me just click on create calendar. Okay, so as you can see, the creation of the calendar is in progress, and the time zone I have kept is GMT, that is Indian Standard Time. With respect to Greenwich Meridian Time is 5 hours 30 minutes. So it shouldn't bother us. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the event. Okay, that is Calendly Events. Okay, so let me just go to Pabbly Connect and let me just refresh this. Okay, so when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created calendar in the drop down. So as you can see, we do have the calendar that is Calendly Events. Okay, so we have selected it. Now in the title, we are just going to create the title as chemistry lecture. Easy. Now in the description, we are going to enter the name as well as the name, email as well as the description. Name. And let me just click on the mapping button and let me just enter the name. So the name of the guy was, I think, Lucent. I think it was Lucent. Yeah, Lucent William. And then we have the email. And let me just enter the email. So the email was Ford Motors or something. So the email of Lucen William was Ford Motors, and also there is a reminder or the description that he has to bring the chemistry notes. Okay, so this is the reminder or the description. So let's have a look. So this is the description that is going to, hello, bring your class notes. Now coming to the location, we can enter the location. Now since I am going to have online call session, so I'm not going to mention the location, but in case if you are going to mention the location, just manually enter it. You are not basically going to change it every time, so it can be static. Okay, so I'm just leaving it blank. In your case, you can just enter any location according to your discretion. Now coming to the start date time, I'm just going to click on this accordion and I'm just going to map in the start date time. So I think the start date time is this one. Yeah, this is the time, that is 9 a.m. okay, with along with the 5:30. basically it means the Indian Standard Time. Okay, so now coming to the end date time. So the end date time is this one. So where is our end date time? Okay, I think this is the end date time. Okay, so we have mapped it. Excellent. Now coming to the time zone. So I'm from India and we follow the Asia Kolkata time, that is, this is the time zone. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. Now if you're from a very different time zone, for example if you're working from United States or UK, so you can just find your time zone from here, just clicking on here and open this in a new tab. Now as far as the visibility is concerned, I want to keep it as private. Now if I want to tag along some guest, all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this here, copy this up to here, okay, and paste it here. So basically it will add the email of the person that I will be tagging along. For example, I am going to bring Steve Jobs. Okay, so I'm going to bring Steve Jobs 123 @gmail.com. Okay, so this is the person I will be tagging along. Now if I want to tag along more people, so I'm just going to enter a comma, okay, and once again I'm just going to paste this thing here, okay, and here once again I'm just going to mention the email of the person. Now if I'm going to bring Bill Gates with me, Bill Gates to teach the chemistry class so this is his email, okay, and we have entered it. So that's the idea. If you want to add more guests, just add a comma, enter this bunch of characters and enter the email. Easy. Now coming to the event recurrence rule, I'm just going to copy this, okay. Since I just want the event to happen only once, I'm just going to paste it here. Now according to the week and month, you can actually add the event recurrence rule accordingly, okay, or you can actually click here and find out the event, okay, accordingly. So all you have to do is just figure out how it will repeat, how the event will repeat, and you can just mention it here. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will create an event in Google Calendar. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the event has been created. So let me just look when was the event scheduled for. I actually forgot. So it is scheduled for 15th. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to check in my Google Calendar, okay, Calendly events, and 15th, yes, we have the event, that is chemistry lecture. Okay, so the guest I will be bringing along is Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, and the description is, name is Lucen William, this is the email, and the reminder, hello, bring your class notes. Okay, excellent. So the presence of this event signifies that we have successfully integrated Calendly and Google Calendar with help of Pabbly Connect. Now before you go, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So I'm going to minimize my action window and I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Calendly to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Calendar. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Calendly and Google Calendar. Excellent.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.